everyone, welcome back to another speed build. Today I have a collab build for you for the Sweater Weather collab posted by the lovely XO Simmer on Instagram, also one of my lovely Sims Insta partners. And yeah, Sweater Weather fall themed builds are gonna come to you. And where I love to do villages, and so I thought make a fall themed village, and also using the terrain tool because I just love to use the terrain tool and not just have a flat build. Well, the build is flat, but the terrain not to be flat, because it makes so much difference how every build will look. I think I'm just babbling right now, but yeah, I think I just started with the terrain, how I wanted to look, and then thought about how to make the houses, because yes, you see me painting the path to see where I want the houses to go. And also first I was thinking to make it more fancy looking, but then I like the overgrown and rustic vibe more, and it's still a little bit with magic, because of course it's a Sims Looker build. Of course it has to have a little magical touch, but yeah, I was also doing the exterior, I think almost completely before I started on the interior, because I didn't know if I wanted to do the interior, but I did started building this before I was going to vacation, and then I think I furnished the last house after I came back, and then added some more pumpkins and made it more fall themed, because I don't know, I didn't have the fall themed thing really in my mind when I started this, because I don't know, I think it's now fall themed, because also with being in the seasons in the Sims with the red trees and stuff. But yeah, it's also the interiors are more cozy and with fairy lights, so I think that fits the theme. Also the best part of my speed builds, I still have a little guest. Yes, hello. Yes, she's laying very comfortable on my lap, not just sitting, but full on. Yeah, it's good that I have longer legs, because she would fall off them if she would do this on some smaller legs. But yeah, she's now, I do have to be honest, I did get her from her comfortable chair to join me, but she's not complaining, so that's fine. But yeah, to the build. With this, this specific part, I was doing something else before. Like, as I said, I was at the beginning thinking more fancy, but I didn't like how the shape looked, and then I thought maybe make a more, not secluded, but with the little pond and the stairs situation, that these are like more together homes, because I did, when I'm uploading this on the gallery, I did put every house in that it's a different unit, so you could maybe when your Sims have a big family or just live in the biggest house and rent them to other Sims. So yeah, but this is more, they're more the more small houses where also are just one beds, and this one you're seeing right now and the other one they have one, but this one you're seeing right now has a one bedroom but with a toddler bed in it, and the other one is with a parent room and a child room. So yeah, they could live many Sims on here. But I think one of the builds is not functional, so maybe you give it to a Sim you don't like and they can use the kitchen but they can't use the toilet, so well, they can go pee outside, right? It's there are many secluded areas where they could just, yeah. So let me talk about something else. Also, you may notice that this video is a bit more speed up because it is pretty long, because I I'm gonna do the interior. So I was a bit afraid when I started editing, and I was at 30 minutes when I started with the interior, so I speeded a little bit more up, so the video is not like half an hour long. So yeah, let me think what you're saying. Let me know what you think, because I also think maybe I'm gonna keep it that fast, but I don't know, maybe it's too fast, but I think it's okay. So yeah, but also what I wanted to talk about is thank you for 400 followers. Thank you. It's still so weird, the whole YouTube thing, because I never imagined that people would actually like looking at them and listening to me. So thank you very much. I did think about maybe as a little celebration before the big step to 500k, doing a chat challenge, because today, when you're seeing this on the 1st of October, when the collab drops, my chat challenge on Instagram is coming to an end. It's the deadline, so maybe I'm gonna host one on Instagram and also tell you on YouTube, and gonna tour your builds, maybe as a fun little treat, do a video touring your builds. So I think that's a fun idea, because I love doing share challenge from other people, but also hosting ones, because it's so fun to see how people come up with so many different ideas with having the same shell as a start. So I really like that, and maybe I'm gonna do that. So yeah, let me know what you think, or think about let me know. Also hope that I sound better than in my last video, because I'm not that sick anymore, just coughing a little bit. But yeah, I think with the weather now getting colder and stuff, it's just normal that so many people are sick at work. It's a bit much, because there's still the same work that has to be done, but with not that many people. So yeah, but I'm happy to be back at work. I loved the vacation, but I also love to have a normal schedule, because I like structure. I I have a time plan in my head that needs to be done right, or I feel weird and don't like it. So yeah, I'm happy with that. But I miss with our Airbnb, just in front of the house there were cows, and they had bells on their necks, and it was just, you could hear the jingle of the bells all the time, and just waking up to that was a pleasure, because here where I live in the city, you don't hear that. It's more like drunk people screaming. So yeah, I miss that, but else I'm happy to be back home. So, and to build more, but also I do struggle a bit at the moment, because I think I mentioned it in some video where I was like, I have many ideas for fall themed build and spooky season builds, but with too many ideas, it's just that I start one, and when I just a little tiny bit don't feel happy how it's turning out, I'm quitting it and going to my next idea. And I also, with the last build, the Elf Autumn Palace, I did not like it at the end. I think I said I liked it very much, but I was a bit at the beginning with all the ivory that it maybe isn't worth to build it to the end to finish it, but I didn't have any other ideas, so I just was, I'm just gonna finish it and look how it goes, and then it worked out. But now with too many ideas, it's like I don't like it, so I'm gonna go to my next idea, and I'm not really have the thing in my mind that I have to finish it, or that I should finish it, because I think you get what I mean. But yeah, so also that's why I was happy that I did started this before I was going on vacation, because it's quite a big build, and I like to do more special builds for collabs, because you have so much time in advance, so you really can think about what to do and put more effort in it. But also I put in all my builds effort, so but also again with the many ivories, and with there are from the new expansion pack Lovestruck these tiny lights. They're kind of, I don't know what they're called, but these little star thingies. I find it kind of cute with putting them on the exterior as maybe some fairy dust or something, and it also lights up at the dark because they're lights. And I think in this build I didn't notice, but you can also when you have the tool mode, can change the color how they are looking, so you can make them green or purple and then have a more magical vibe. But this type of build is more, just has a tiny little magical touch. So yeah, I had to remind myself that this is really more like a fall themed collab and not has to be too magical, because there are coming some collabs where I can go crazy with the magical, and with this I try to tone it down and just a little tiny bit. we can't have one without it. Just a little tiny bit. Also, my new obsession in the game is tree stumps, putting them on roofs and putting them something, because I just love how it looks, because it makes the build more swampy. No, more, I don't know. I just like it. I don't know. Yeah, I just like it, but it makes the build more. Yeah, you have to suffer now with me, because I just like it. That's the point, and I hope you like it too. And just the whole rustic vibe and the overgrown, I really like something like this. And also, can't remember when I last furnished a village, because with the pumpkin village, obviously there didn't need to be furnishing, and my village at the waterfall was also not was the interior done. So yeah, but also these houses were not that big, especially this little area with the 3 houses, so it was easier to furnish them. And also with the exterior, with the landscaping, I didn't really had an idea how to go with it, as always. And yeah, it just was tree and a tree and maybe another tree. And also because I didn't build this on where I can see how the trees and the bushes look in fall, I was just thinking in my head, how could they look and how I remember looking at them. And I thought these long trees from the Werewolf pack, that they didn't turn, because most of the needle trees don't turn in fall, because they also are not losing their leaves in when fall comes, and winter they are strong and green. But I did turn a little bit orange, so I was very happy that they did. And also I love these not these stones, but the round small stones from the house ranch pack, because they're so cute, and you can make a little cute round ring with them. Round ring, yes. I don't know if you know, but they are not round rings, all of them. Well, sorry. I am trying to come up with stuff I can talk about, because we still have to go a little bit, but yeah, I love to use these ring stones. So yeah, and there I deleted my old painting, because now I was using the thing that I really want to use. Also, I did build this before the big update with the new terrain path swatches and the new base game swatches came out. But I did, as I said, build one of the last house I built after the update, and with the new nursery kit. That's why the house at the front has a different vibe. But I was just thinking, they don't have to be all similar, because there are units, so just I could do whatever I want. So but yeah, I try to use the new paths, but I don't know, I thought they were very fun, but I'm not really happy how they look, because I wish we had a more dirty mosery. You know what I mean, the new green swatches for the, hopefully, but they're all too green for me. I would have liked to have one more dirty, more brown swatch. So yeah, but that's complaining on a big level. It's a saying in German, but I don't think it's working in English. So yeah, but also these debug stones from Cottage Living. Yes, I'm building this in Henford-on-Bagley, but they are my favorite ones because we have many different shapes of them, but also because I think in Get Together there are not that many, and also with other packs like this Backcaster pack, they're a bit weirder, and with this one there are all different shades. What I wish we had more stones that were similar shades, and in the Cottage Living one you have the more options with the same swatch. So yeah, that's why I'm using them almost every time, because they work. And also now starting to put pumpkins everywhere, because I'm reminded myself that this is for a fall themed collab. So I was, let me put some pumpkins. They're also gonna be more pumpkins at the end. So you saw there are some pumpkins, but not too many pumpkins. So yeah. Also the weather in Germany right now, I don't know how about the other parts, but in East Germany, it's the perfect fall weather, because it's like 15 degrees Celsius and the sun is shining. So it's, when the sun is not shining, it's a bit cold, but with the sun it's I just love this weather. I don't go out when it's 30 degrees Celsius, but this weather I love it. It's my weather, and I hope we're gonna have this weather more, because we don't really have fall and spring anymore, because it's fucking hot, or it's cold. So I hope it's gonna be like that for a while. So, but I'm also happy for snow. So yeah, I like cold weather more, because it's, yes, I'm going on that rant again, but with cold weather you can put as many clothes on as you know, the onion look, just put layers on layers. But when it's hot, you can't remove your skin. You just, at some point you can't do anything about it anymore, and just have to suffer or have a fan or air conditioner. But with cold weather you can just, it's just more comfy. You can put a blanket and put on a sweater and just, it's more comfy. So big fan of this weather right now. I do also have something I have to confess. Some of you may know, some of you may don't, but I did have a little book story where I was ordering books, and then they didn't came, and I ordered them again after canceling the first order, and they finally came. I think since then I didn't touch a book again. It's just I'm not really in the mood of reading right now, which is not true because I read fan fictions, but it's in my mind it's the grammar is not the best sometimes, so it's more easier for me to read because of some books, because I read most of my books in English. It's just a bit not harder, but it gets a bit more tiring sometimes to read books. So yeah, I didn't touch one, but it's okay. I did read quite a lot this year, and maybe I'm going back to it, but not right now. Also with reading, sometimes if I have too many thoughts in my mind, it's just not gonna work. I will think about so much different stuff, and then I didn't remember what I read, and then I get back, I start focusing again on the book, and then I'm like, what happened? What did I miss? Why are we here? Why is this happening? And no, I would not go back 3 pages to reread it. So it's just, yeah, not working. But I'm playing on my Switch more now because I did get a game on sale. So because of course I'm greedy. And yeah, so that's all about that story. Yeah, also 4th season is the best reading time, but I also stopped reading at the same time when I started reading last year. So 1 year of reading almost every day, and now it's not happening anymore. So yeah, but I think you don't care. But I have to talk about something. So yeah, if you're interested in that, you know. Also, putting these lights from the Speccaster pack is also one of my new favorite things to do. I think I saw it that Juby Sims on Instagram. I think I saw it first on her builds, and it just gives the build such a little cute magical touch, and I really love it, and it's just fun. So yeah, I think you will notice some things like the tree stumps or these lights. They're gonna be in many builds now because I'm obsessed with it and I love how it looks, so I'm gonna use it more. So yeah, but now we're going to the interior, which I was not afraid to do because I did have some plan, because I wanted to make it more cozy and more fall themed. So of course there has to be a fireplace, of course. And yeah, but I think this is also, you may notice, but I start with the kitchen almost every time, because the kitchen is for me the most easiest to build, because kitchen clutter always works. What type of house is it? So more magical, it's gonna be more magical clutter. More vampire, it's gonna be more vampire clutter, and so on. But with that, I don't know why I started with the living room first, to be honest, but I did. And yeah, choosing wallpaper always a struggle, but I did keep on the cottage living one because it's not too dark, because at first I wanted to do just wood, but I also wanted to make it a little bit more fancy, not too rustic. So yeah, but also doing a bathroom first before I do the kitchen. I don't know what was wrong with me. I hate to do bathrooms because I'm always the smallest room, and I'm already imagining how to take the screenshots, and it's really hard for me to take screenshots of bathrooms because of all the walls. So I don't overclutter them, but I also don't want to just put a bathtub, sink and a toilet and call it a day. So yeah, I don't like doing bathrooms if they're small. If they're big, it's fun, but I do want to have a more bigger kitchen to do more fun things. So the bathroom is gonna be the smallest room, so I have to work with what I have. So yeah, I think that I use the horse ranch cabins maybe a bit too much, because I think I always use them in these types of bit. But just with the cottage living one, they're just the black and the dark wood one that are really fitting the vibes I like in these types of homes. So the horse ranch one is always the one for me, because they are more different darker shades. So I'm not using always the same swatch, but I try to switch it up. But also, new big obsession, these fairy lights. I think they are from the holiday Sims pack, but I can't remember how it worked back then, because I think it was the time when I don't know how the pack came to do. I'm sorry, I'm thinking really hard now, but I think it was free, and it's also been a while since that pack came out, but I don't know what. I think it's like the Christmas decorations, but I don't know when and why it's a different pack, because it also shows in the gallery that it's the Sims4 holiday pack. But I also don't know if all people that, maybe the people that bought the game or now when it's free downloaded it, have the pack, or you can get it still. So yeah, but these are from the Sims4 holiday pack. Yeah, still yeah. But I also love the OutdoorRetreat very bad, because I think OutdoorRetreat has the most fairy vibe, because backcasters have a more fancy building stuff, and OutdoorRetreat really with the bed, with the benches, with these lights where are the both flowers on it. It's just the most fairy coded, but I still would like a fairy pack. So yeah, the best time to drop such, I think a gameplay pack would make the most sense, because all the other, not all the occult Sims, but the occult Sims that have these different Sims needs bar with the spellcaster, vampires and werewolves, are all gameplay packs, so it would make the most sense. But I wouldn't also complain about the fairy expansion pack, because more stuff. But yeah, I'm excited for the Grim Reaper pack. Also still afraid if it's not gonna be what it's gonna be. But I also think about with the Grim Reaper reward event. It's about the Grim Reaper and we getting stuff that is more dark vampire vibe. So is that a hint that the Grim Reaper pack is also gonna be like that, or I'm still confused how the pack aesthetics gonna be. I'm also waiting. Yeah, it's now a month till the pack comes out, so maybe the teaser's out. The teaser is out when you seeing this on the 1st of October, which would make sense because yeah, the pack is coming out at Halloween. Oh my god, it's in 1 month, it's Halloween. I think this year's time is flying by. I'm still remembering how I felt when I started this channel, and I think it was in March, at the beginning of March, and time is flying by. So yeah, but this, to speak about a bit again, this is the house that's not working with the bathroom, because you will see that I put the bed, just one single bed, before the ladder. So because I thought that Sims, when you get in the bed on one side, you can also go out on the other side, but the sim that I play tested with didn't do it. So maybe it's also because I put some plants on the other side, so it didn't work. But I also didn't want to try out if I just put them away, because it looked so empty if there wasn't anything. So yeah, it could work, but I don't know if the bed is the problem or if the plants that I put there, yeah, this plant, because it's not much. So why is the sim not going up? I didn't understand. Maybe the light is the problem. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe the light is the problem, but yeah, you have to go up to get to the bathroom. So it's always with these tiny houses that just, you could put a staircase, but then where you gonna fit the rest of the stuff? So yeah, but I do like these little upstairs bathrooms, because I'm doing it on this one too, yes, because it works the best. It would be weird when you had the bathroom downstairs and then have to get up to your bedroom through the bathroom. So I think it works the best. But yeah, so also putting pumpkins everywhere, because at the first interior I was, maybe you saw it just when I started doing the bedroom with the fairy bed, that I thought, oh yeah, hello, fall themed, we have to put pumpkins somewhere. So after that I have the pumpkins more in my mind. So because I built all these, yeah, I built all the interiors of the house in one go, so there weren't any days between them. So I had that in mind when I started with the next house and put more pumpkins in. So it's more the theme of the collab. Yeah, and as you can see, fairy lights have to be everywhere now. I think it just gives the whole build a more cozier feeling, because fairy lights are supreme. When we're gonna decorate for Christmas, the best part is to put on all the lights. But also it's a bit annoying right now because we still change the time from winter to summer season, so we getting to winter time now, which is still so stupid. They did talked about stopping this with the time changing because there are no benefits. It's bad for the animals, it's bad for people. It's just why? And they did talk about it, but nothing happened, so we still have to change the time. And now when it's still summertime, but the sun is going down pretty soon, so if I leave the house at 5 a.m. it's so dark outside, and the sun is coming up at like 6:30, so yeah, we still have to wait a few weeks till we have 1 hour more. It's always that's the only best part, going from summertime to winter time, that it feels like you have 1 hour more to sleep. It's always fun to sleep more. So yeah, but also have to remind, yes, when we are going back to summertime, there's gonna be an hour away. So yes, why are we still doing that? I think that this interior is my least favorite one. I don't know why. And I also forgot, yes, this room has 2 beds, as you can see, or this house has 2 beds. But I don't know, I think I don't like the upstairs because it's a bit cramped. But I do like the living / kitchen, because it's a kitchen. I like kitchens. So yeah, I think this one is my least favorite house of all of them to furnish, but also I think from the outside. So yeah, I wanted to let you know, guys. But after this house, we just have one more house to build, and this is the one house that I built after my vacation and using the new nursery kit, because I wanted to use it, but also was like, yeah, it's not matching the aesthetics from the other ones, but don't really care about that. And as I said in my last video, I am more obsessed with the darker gothic swatches. So maybe in the storyline it could be that these houses are from normal people or spellcasters, and this house you're seeing right now, maybe a vampire sneaked into them. Maybe it could have so much lore. You just have to be creative. But yeah, these curtains, gorgeous. The purple swatches, I was obsessed because I think it's, except a more pastel purple, because yes, this type of purple, my favorite purple, but also the darker purple, it's just so pretty. I want more purple like this, but I'm also thinking, always when I'm building a purple room, I think of Purple Cat on Instagram, because her whole trademark is, her name is Purple Cat, and she's building many purple builds. So always when I'm doing a purple themed house or room, or doing one of her chair challenge, I'm doing it in purple too. Yeah, because it's fun and purple is pretty and I like her, so that's the whole story behind that. And also, yeah, I did say maybe a vampire could live in here, but there are wow, I forgot the English word for, it's not onions, it's Knoblauch in German. Let me, yes, garlic. I'm so stupid. It's just, you forgot sometimes these simple words that are not that hard. It's, yes, garlic. So, a vampire living here, maybe they are immune to garlic, but also maybe just a gothic sim who just recently had a child, or with their little sibling could live here. So yeah, but as you can see, it's a bit more of a different vibe than the other ones, but I also didn't want to do the bedroom more on the gothic and fancy vibe, and then doing the other things like the kitchen and the bathroom more of the vibe than the other ones. So I just ran with it, and this is the more fancy one, probably also the more expensive one. So yeah, but I do like this one. Maybe not the living room, because it's a bit small, but I wanted to have a fancy bedroom. So yeah, but bathroom is the last step. Also with the little bathrobe. I love these details, to just size them down and to say there's a child, and with sizing them one more down, it's a toddler. I just like these cute little details. And in this little house I put a pumpkin carving table, because it's fall themed, we have to have a pumpkin. And there are trash cans. I was very proud of myself that I did put trash cans and mail boxes down, because I always forget to put them down. Always. It always happens, and then when you're going in the game, you have a mailbox in your home, just right at the front door. So very proud of myself that I did that. And now I'm doing the last retouches to just put some more trees that I know that turning more yellow and orange, so it has the fall themed. And yeah, that's mostly the end. Putting down some little rabbit holes, because rabbits are cute, you're gonna have rabbits. And yeah, I think that was it. So I hope you liked the video and the build. Let me know what you think. Also make sure to check out the hashtag Sweater Weather Collab 2025. I think, yes, it's the one. Also putting it in the description. So all on YouTube and Instagram, you're gonna find some beautiful builds. And yeah, I make sure to like and subscribe if you didn't already do it. And I hope you have a lovely time and happy spooky season. Yes. Bye.